Invisibility is one of the coolest superpowers that one could have. Some of them use equipment. Some can blend into their surroundings. And some characters can actually go invisible. So the question is, who is the strongest invisibility user? To find out, we have divided them into 4 categories, so you'll have a better understanding of this superpower. Category 1. By using a device. These types of users use a device or an item to make them invisible. Magically, like the invisibility cloak from Harry Potter. Or a high-tech device. In Ant-Man, we saw Ava Starr turning invisible using the ghost suit, passing in and out of the visible spectrum. Let's not forget about Ant-Man, too. He might not have invisibility as a power in his arsenal, but he can certainly avoid all kinds of detection by shrinking. Ant-Man can shrink to such a size that he's invisible to the naked eye. Another such device comes from the Predator universe. Predators have cloaking technology, which bends light around the wearer, making them extremely hard to detect. Category 2. Users with camouflage abilities. These types of users use their superpowers to act like camouflage. For example, Night Furies in How to Train Your Dragon showed camouflaging abilities, especially when dive bombing at night. Night Furies can blend in with the dark sky so their targets don't see them coming. And from comics, we have Miles Morales, the Spider-Man from Earth 1610. Miles' body, including his clothing, has the ability to refract light, blending him in with his surroundings. This Spider-Man has a nearly invisible ability that can avoid detection at will. Another comic representation is Mystique from X-Men. Mystique has the ability to change her appearance, mimicking other individuals, including textures and clothing. Her camouflage abilities enable her to become invisible to avoid detection easily. Next, we have Flash. This speedster is so fast, you can't even see him. Flash can also vibrate his molecular structure in a way that alters the density of his body, seemingly disappearing and rendering him invisible to the naked eye. Category 3. The magic users. These beings use magical abilities to be invisible. So it's obvious that Doctor Strange and Dr. Fate are here. Being the Sorcerer Supreme in their respected universes, there's virtually nothing they can't do. And invisibility is absolutely among one of their powers. The Scarlet Witch also has shown a type of illusion, where she makes an invisibility spell. There's another magical being we should mention, and that's Constantine. Constantine is a masterful sorcerer, using magic in every way imaginable. One of his spells allows one to become invisible, or to make other items invisible. Category 4. The pure invisibility users. These types of users are either naturally born or genetically modified to use the power of invisibility. So, let's start with the strongest 5. Number 5. Sebastian Kane from Hollow Man. A brilliant but narcissistic scientist. Injected with an invisibility serum, making him completely invisible to the naked human eye. However, his powers are limited, and many forms of radar can easily detect him. Number 4. The Invisible Man, also known as Griffin. He first appeared in 1897 in the science fiction novel The Invisible Man, written by H.G. Wells. He is the original and the first character to have the power of invisibility. The character and variations thereof have been featured in various media. Griffin is a skilled research scientist who discovered a formula that makes a human being invisible, This entails taking opium and a drug which makes his blood clear. However, Griffin is a psychopathic murderer and a traitor to mankind. Number 3. Toru from My Hero Academia. Thanks to her quirk, Invisibility, Toru greatly excels in espionage, making her the stealthiest student in her class. Toru can easily bypass regular visual detection, making her ideal for ambushes, spy missions, and including attack evasions. She's only identifiable through held or worn objects, like pieces of clothing and accessories. Number 2. Martian Manhunter. Jean-José, the last surviving Martian. His powers are way beyond the scope of our understanding. He can shapeshift, alter size, phase between objects, possess telepathy, and many more. He also has the ability to be invisible. He does that by adjusting the biopolymers in his body to lose their ability to reflect light. If he concentrates deeply, he can become completely invisible on the entire electromagnetic spectrum. The only reason he ranks second here is his weakness to fire. If he gets too close to fire, his ability to be invisible will be immediately lost. And number 1. Invisible Woman. Appeared in the Fantastic Four comic series. She is the very first female Marvel hero ever created. As the name suggests, Sue has the ability to turn invisible, pass through solid objects, and get anywhere she wants without a problem. She does it by bending the light waves away from her. She can even transform other objects, making them invisible and using her imagination rather than visuals. Like making pipes in a building invisible without actually seeing them. If she wanted, she could make an entire city invisible. So for these reasons, we make Invisible Woman the strongest invisibility user in our list. Well, hope you enjoyed the list. See you next week. Until then, don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe to SL Made.